The Unallocated Receipts report is a report that allows you to see receipts that are added to the EasyCash database that haven't been yet allocated to an invoice. To view this report, simply click the Reports menu at the top of EasyCash and select the Unallocated Receipts report. On this screen you'll have two options: Report Date, which is the date the report was printed, and Print Sequence, which is the order that the receipts will be printed in. You can change the print sequence by clicking the drop-down menu and selecting one of the options provided. The default is Receipt Date. To preview the report, click the Preview button up the top. On the report, you'll see all the unallocated receipts you have in your database. In this case, I have two receipts that haven't been allocated from the one company. Take note of the receipt number, the amount of the receipt, and any amount that's already been allocated to an invoice. Once you have made note of the receipts you need to locate, you can close the preview window. From this window, you can also print the report if you want a paper copy by clicking the Print button. To locate the receipts, go to the Data Entry menu and select Receipts from Customers for Invoices. You can now search for the receipt using the receipt number. Click the Search Receipt button and enter the receipt number that you wish to find. The receipt will now be highlighted in the grid below. Take note of the source of the receipt. If the source of the receipt is Cashbook, you can use the Manual Allocate button at the top of the Receipts window to allocate the receipt to an invoice. In the Receipt Allocation window, you'll see any invoices that have amounts outstanding. In this case, we only have the one invoice that's outstanding, for $220. In this case, we can allocate the entire $220 from the receipt to this invoice. We can do this by clicking in the This Receipt column for that invoice and typing in 220, or by simply pressing the F2 key. If the receipt is greater than that invoice, and there are multiple invoices there, you can allocate the receipt across multiple invoices by entering the amount you wish to allocate in each receipt. Once you have fully allocated the receipt, you can click the Save button in the Receipt Allocation window. You'll see now, on the right-hand side under Invoice Allocations, that that amount has been allocated to invoice number 1. This receipt will also no longer appear on the Unallocated Receipts report. For any unallocated receipts with a source of EasyCars, these receipts are generally unallocated as the vehicle has yet to be sold. The reason for this is an unsold vehicle does not yet have an invoice to allocate these receipts to. This is most common when a vehicle is on offer and the person has made a deposit. These receipts will be allocated to the invoice when the vehicle is sold.